Hello, my wonderful viewer. It is nice having you on Codeverse channel. Now, here at Codeverse, we are a group of instructors who are here to guide you on becoming a web developer. So, are you tired of searching for who will teach you how to start developing websites? Please don't get tired. Here at Codeverse channel, we do the best we can for you and make sure that you always follow all our videos, and we promise to deliver you educative video content that will help you to becoming a website developer. My name is Harrison and I welcome you to Codeverse. Please, if this is your first time of coming to this channel, please do well to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell. Our social media handles are also displayed on your screen for you to go and follow us. Make sure you follow us and like all our posts, as we will be bringing to you contents that are of valuable contents to you related to technology and website development. Now, in my previous video, I showed you how you can be able to install WordPress on your hosting server. Please, if you have not watched that video, kindly go to Codeverse channel and make sure you watch that video. I explained a step-by-step guide that you can follow to install WordPress on your hosting server. Now, in this tutorial, I'll be walking you through on the interface of the WordPress. Now, you'll be wondering, how does the WordPress looks like and what are the things that are inside of this WordPress? Now, I'll be walking you through on the admin panel of the WordPress website. Now, the admin panel is virtually where you control some of the things that needs to be controlled. So the admin panel, it is for you, the administrator, the owner of the website, where you can control some certain things. Admin panel, it is otherwise known as the back end, where you have a full control of your website. So if you want your website to have this color, it is done from your admin back end, which is the dashboard that I'll be walking you through in this video. If you want to post any content, if you want to delete, if you want to do anything, it is done from that back end. And once it is being effected on the back end, you're going to see the changes occur on the front end of the website. So in this video, I'll be walking you through on the interface of the WordPress. Now, please, I urge you to subscribe to Codeverse channel. It is very, very important, and make sure you share this video to your friends and your family, as we will be bringing to you more and more and more useful technology content. So let's get down to business. So right now, there is a way you can actually log in to your WordPress dashboard. Now you have learned how to install WordPress. Now, how do you log in to this WordPress dashboard so that you can manage some certain things in the dashboard? So the first thing first is that you can actually do that from the control panel. Then secondly, you can also do that using the administrator's default login. Now remember that when you were creating when you were installing the WordPress, there was a place where you put in a username and a password for the admin. Yes, so you need to take note of that. So we'll look into how we can log in through that process. But first of all, let's look at how we can log in through the control panel. So you head over to your control panel, then you search for WordPress manager by soft colors. If you don't want to search, you can just scroll down to where we have soft colors app installer, or you just go straight to where we have WordPress, whichever one you want to do. So once you click on WordPress, then you're going to see the list of WordPress that has been installed on your server, on your hosting. So you can see this is the one we recently installed. You can see it now. So once you come here, you click on this manage your installation with WordPress manager. So I'll click on it, click on this. So right now, once I click on it, then you will see this particular login. You see this particular login, you click on it, and once you click on it, it's going to take you to the WordPress dashboard. So that is the first way you can actually do that, but it is kind of, to me, it is kind of a long process. Why? Because you may not actually have your control panel login details with you all the time, so that is not really really too important. So because you may not have control panel login all the time, so the other way for you to be logged into the admin dashboard is through the default login page. So what then is the default login page? Now the WordPress has a login page, a default login page, which in future you can actually change the default login page if you want to do that. So the default login page is you input your website link, then at the end of it you put slash, then you put WP with this dash admin. So you go this way. For instance, you put Harry Codebase .xyz, then you just go ahead and put slash, then you put WP dash admin. You can see that right now. So WP dash admin is the default administrator login for WordPress. So you click on enter. Then once you click on enter, you'll be prompted to put in the username and the password that you actually imputed while installing the WordPress. So just take a look at it. So we're going to put in the username as well as the password that we actually generated while creating the WordPress website. So right now I'll put in my password. So then you click on login. So you can see now that this is the default page, the default login page, administrator's login page for WordPress. So you click on login. Now once you click on login, you'll be taken straight to the WordPress admin dashboard. You'll be taken straight to the WordPress admin dashboard. So I need to refresh this. I need to just refresh this. I think I'm having a network error. Alright, so I've connected back my network. Sorry for that interruption. So right now I've logged into the administrator's dashboard, just as you can see. So here is how the dashboard of a WordPress website actually looks like. So please, if you have been following through this video and you have gotten to this stage, please, I would like you to leave a comment in this section that you have gotten to this particular stage. And if you have not gotten to this stage, please also leave a comment and tell us about the challenge that you are facing, and we'll gladly help you fix up that challenge. Please, you can also share this video to your friends and your family. Now I will be walking you through on each of the sections of the WordPress dashboard. So the first thing first here we have is the name of the website, which is also a link. So by the time you click on it and you click on open in a new tab, it will take you to the website. So by the time you click on this, then you click on visit website, it's going to take you straight to the website. So this is the website. This is the website of the WordPress that we just recently installed. So right now this is it. Then here has to do with the comments section. Then here has to do with anything that has to do with making a new post and all that. So now this particular section here is your profile, which is the administrator's profile. Now by the time you click on this profile or you click on edit profile, you will be able to edit the profile, like the name and the password. You'll be able to edit that from that particular section. So when you click on the profile, you'll be able to edit the profile the way you want. So you can see now that this is the colors, the color. So by default this is the color. So if you click on this, the color aspect changes in this place. You click on this, the color aspect also changes in this particular place. Then here we have the toolbar. You can enable it, which is already enabled. Then here you can put in the first name that you want to put in. Then you put in your last name. You want to set up your profile just like that. Then here is the display name publicly. You can leave it like that. Then the email address. This is where you can also add or edit the email address that you have. Then here you can put a short bio about yourself. Now it is not really compulsory, but I'm just walking you through on some of the things that we see on the admin interface. Here also we have the profile picture, which you can set up, and when you set up the profile picture, it appears on the dashboard as well. Then here you can assign a new password to your accounts. So if you want to change a password for your admin dashboard, you can be able to do that as well. Now we also have the next, so rest everything is fine. You just go ahead and you click on update profile. If you want to return back to the dashboard, you just click on this dashboard. You click on this dashboard, and once you click on it, you will be returned back to the dashboard. Now this place here is the screen option. That is the screen option. Now the screen option help you to know, that is to select the things that you want to appear on this particular page, on this particular dashboard, these particular sections, the things that you want to appear. If you want to disable all of them, you can disable all of them if they are kind of distracting. So you click on screen option, then you untick them, untick everything, untick it. So in this case here now, it is more plain and it is no longer distracting and all that. So now let's head over to the left side where we have home, we have updates. So right now, like I said in my previous video, it's good for you to be doing updates. Now if there are updates available, you'll be notified in this particular place that there's an update available for a theme or a plugin, or WordPress needs an update. So you'll be notified here for you to do the update, and the update is automatically when you initiate it. So the next one here now is the post section. The post section, this is the place where you come to make a post. So if you look at the website right now, you can see now that this is the current post that we have. So this is where you work on the post. By the time you click on post, and you see all posts, you see a list of all the posts that you have made on your website. So you can see now that currently we just have one post in this place. So in our next video, I'll be showing you how you can make a post that it will appear on the dashboard, on the front end of your website. So the next one is add new post categories. Your post can have categories and all that if you want that. Now the next one is the media. Now the media here has to do with the files and the libraries, like what, like music, like pictures, like videos, PDF, documents, and all that you upload into your website. So that is what the media is all about. So if you want to upload, or you want to put a picture or a video into your website server, you come through the media. In most cases too, there are ways you can also do that from your control panel, of which we are going to be exploring all of that on our YouTube channel. Please, if you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll be exploring a lot of things that we can do with WordPress. Now the next one is pages. Now pages are different from the post. The posts are long articles and all that people come to read and all that, but pages has to do with pages like what, about us, contact us, our services, what we do. All these ones are known as pages. So your website, if you want to add a new page to appear on the front end, you just go ahead and you click on page, and you can see now that we just have a single page on the website, which is this one known as that is the demo page that came while we were installing the WordPress. So if you want to add more pages like about us, contact us, our services, you will do that from this page section, and we will also be exploring that as we proceed in our videos. Now the next one is comments. Now comments has to do with people who leave comments on your post, on your articles, on your content that you have written. So for instance, you open a particular post, you're going to see now that you'll be able to see a comment, leave a comment here. So whenever people leave in a comment, so you'll be able to see the comments in that particular place. So that is what this particular section comment is all about. Now the next one here now has to do, so once I click on comments, I'll be able to see some comments that are there on the website, and if there are no comments, then we are not going to see anything. But as far as people leave a comment or a feedback on any particular post or page that you have made, then you're going to see that in this comment section. So now we head over to the next section. Okay, look at the comments I just made here. Now I want to eat, so that is the comments I just made, and you can see that right now. Now the next one is the appearance section. Now the appearance section has to do with the look and the design of the website. So if you visit the website again, you're going to see that the look of this website. So let me visit the front page of the website. So we look at the design of the website. So you can see now that this is the design of the website. This is the look of the website. It's looking so very scattered and it's looking so weird. So right now the appearance has to do with the theme. The theme is the design, the look of the website. The look of the website, whether the color of the website is green or blue, whether the background is white or black, and whether maybe it has menu bars and all that, or whether the layout is full width or half width. That is all about the appearance. It's talking about the design, the interface, the look of the website. And we have a lot of themes that can enable your website look very, very fancy and very, very beautiful. Now by default, when you install WordPress by default install this theme for you, 2023. These are default theme that came with WordPress 2021, 2022. All these are default themes that came with WordPress, and they do not really look very, very okay normally. So what you do is you start looking out for themes that can actually match with the kind of website you are building, or you look out for themes that are actually very beautiful and actually very, very okay and matured. And WordPress offer you a whole lot of free themes that are very good. So we have free themes and we also have premium themes. Free themes means you don't pay to have them. They are all on this particular WordPress theme section. So once you click on themes and you click on add theme, you're going to see a whole lot of WordPress free themes that are very free for you to use. Then we also have the premium themes where you buy this where you buy theme, then you use them. And in the course of this video, we have places where you can purchase your theme, and one of those places is called themeforest.net. It happens to be one of the popular or the most used place where you can buy your WordPress themes. So if you are looking out to use a premium design for your WordPress website, you can go to ThemeForest to buy or to purchase these themes. Nevertheless, we also have free themes that are on WordPress that are very good, that are very nice, that are very, very beautiful. So these themes has to do with the look and the interface of your website. Now let's take a look at, for instance, now 2023 is activated currently on the website, so we want to change another theme so that we'll see how it will look like. So let's activate 2021 and let's see how the design look like. So I'll refresh the website. To refresh is F5, or you click on this refresh bar. So you can see now that this is another different look, different from the former theme. So let's let's activate this one, 2022. So once it's activated, we're going to look at the new design, the new interface of the website. So you can see now that this is another different look of the website. So this is what theme is all about, talking about the design of the website, the interface of the website. So right on ThemeForest is a marketplace that where you purchase most WordPress premium theme. So you can search out for WordPress themes, and then you make purchase for them and also upload them on your WordPress website to start using them. So right now, let's go back. Now we have the next one, which is the plugins. Now there's the major thing you need to get on WordPress while using WordPress is that we have what we call themes, and we also have what we call plugins. Now I explained theme already. Now plugins are like softwares that alters the functionalities of a website, of your WordPress website. So they give your WordPress website an extra layer of functionality. For instance, now we can see now that this our website that we just installed, it does not have any functionality. It does not have something like maybe where I can fill a form to fill for contact and all that. There's no chat button and all that. So by the time we implement, for instance, a contact form where someone fills a form, it is a plugin that enables you to implement that kind of thing. For instance, it is also a plugin that enables users to register on your WordPress website. So that is what plugins does. It adds extra features, extra layer of functionalities to your WordPress website. And just like the same way we have thousands of themes, we also have thousands of plugins that are both free and that are both also premium. So you can also buy them just the same way you also buy plugins, and you can also have access to them just the same way you have access to themes. We have free themes and plugins, we have premium themes, and we have premium plugins as well. So if you don't have money to purchase, you can make do of the free plugins that are available on the WordPress repository. So by the time you click on plugins, then you click on add new, you'll be able to see a whole lot of plugins that we have on WordPress. And we can see now that these are the popular categories that we have that are all related to plugins. So if you are looking out for plugins that has to do with e-commerce, you just come here to search plugins. They'll have a lot of plugins that has to do with e-commerce and all that. So WordPress gives you this capacity to alter the functionalities of your WordPress website via the use of a plugin. So that is what plugin is all about. So now we have to go to the next one, which is users. So the users here, this is a place where you see all the users that are registered on your website, both the ones you added as authors, editors, or contributors, or subscribers. So WordPress allows you to see a whole list of all of them. So by the time I click on all users, I'll be able to see a list of all the users that are registered on our website. Then I can also be able to add new users if I want. So you can see now that we only have one user that is registered on the website, which is the admin. So right now the role is administrator. Right now, if you want to add more users, maybe you want to add an editor, you want to add a subscriber, somebody who can be managing the website with you, you can just go ahead and you click on add new. By the time you click on add new, you will be able to put in the username, the email address, the name of the person, and generate a password for them. Then here you can assign a role for that particular person, whether you want the person to be a contributor, a subscriber, an author, an editor, or an administrator. By the time you assign somebody to be an administrator, that means they have an equal ranking with you. So whatever you are capable of doing as an administrator, that person you made as an administrator can also be able to do that. So administrator is at the top of the hierarchy, is at the top of the ranking. Then we have other roles like editor, author, contributor, subscriber. This roles does not have much access like that of the administrator. So once you finish filling the details, you click on add new user. Now we have the next one, which has to do with tools. Now the tools section here is that from the tools section, you are able to do what you call import and export. So if you want to import a particular theme, demo theme, you can use the import file. Now it's all dependent on the team that you are actually working with. Now also there are some plugins that when you install them, you are going to see the setup right under this toolbar. You are going to see the setup right under this toolbar. So we're going to, by the time we start working with plugins and themes, we'll be seeing that some plugins, their functionalities will appear under this toolbar. Now we go to the next one. The next one has to do with setting. Now the setting of the website, where we have general. Now we'll look at general first. Now the general, here we have the site title. This is where you edit the site title. This is the tagline. The tagline is just like a short, brief description about the website. Then this is the WordPress URL. Please do not change this, because if you alter this, that means the website will not load the original URL. Then here is the administrator's email address, which I said you can also change if you want that. Then membership. Now do you want to allow people to register on your website? You can enable this. Now what will be their role? By default, it is subscriber. When people come to your website, they register, they comment, by default their role is subscriber, so you leave it as subscriber. Then here is where you change the language. You also have the time zone. Then here is the date format. So for instance, now a particular post, now you can see the date format, the month followed by the day followed by the year. So that is where you change it. Now you can see the month followed by the day and the year. You can also change it to be this way. So for instance, I change it to be this way. Then I go ahead and I will click on save changes. Then by the time I refresh the website, I'm going to see that the timing also changes as well. So that is what this particular section is all about. So now we head over to the next one, which has to do with the writing. Now the writing here is we don't have anything much here, but by default you leave all this by default. Default post category is by default uncategorized, because you have not started creating post and categories. So by the time we start creating post and categories, we are going to look into that. Now the next one is the reading. Now the reading is, now the home page here is displaying the latest post. So that's what the website does, is displaying the latest post, is displaying the latest post. Now if I open the website front page, you can see now that it displays the first post. Now but there's something you can do. You can also display what we call the static page. A static page is just like a front page that will always show first, maybe to show about a particular brand, a particular company, or about their services and all that. So if you click on a static page, then you select the home page. So for instance, you select sample page, then you click on save changes. So what we load first is that sample page. So what we load first here is this sample page, no longer the post itself. So that's what we load. Alright, so let's refresh that now. So you can see now that it has loaded with the sample page. So the sample page becomes the front page of the website. So right now let's take it back to our latest post. Then here it has to do with the blog page. How many posts should be displayed? Should be displayed on the front page first. So you can put 10, you can put 20, you can put 100, depending on how many posts that you want to always display first on the website. So rest everything is fine. You just go ahead and you click on save changes. So the next one now is discussion. Now discussion is the ability for you to allow people to interact with your post, to allow people to comment with your post. So you can set up that from this particular place. So by default, WordPress allows allow people to comment on your post. So you can also alter that settings from this particular section here. Now the next one is media. Now the media has to do with like the sizing, the measurements for any file that you upload into your server, into your WordPress website. So that is what this place has to do. Then we have the next one, which is the permalinks. Now the permalink has to do with the link structure of your website. So now by default, when you open a particular post, let's go back to our homepage. Then I open this particular post. So now you can see the link. The link shows my website link, followed by the year, the month, and the day, then followed by the title of the post. So this is the permalink structure, showing you the date first before the title of the post. So from this permalink structure, a permalink place, you can be able to alter it. So you can see now that it first of all display the name and the day and the name. So but we just want it to display only the name. So we just go ahead and we click on post name. So when we click on post name, you go ahead and click on save changes. Now let's head over back to our home page. Then let's open the post again. You can now see the link. The permalink has become just only the post title. There's no date, there's no day attached to the link. So that is what the permalink structure is all about. So you also have other permalink structure like the month and the name. We just have it plain. We have numeric means it will show you archive followed by digits. So but it's good you always leave it at the post name, so the rest everything is fine. You go ahead and you click on save changes. So you can see how the interface of WordPress websites looks like. It is not difficult, it is very easy and smooth for you to always walk through, and for you to always achieve what you want to achieve. So you on your own part, you make sure that you master how this section work. What are their purposes? What did they do on your own time? Thank you very much for watching this video. Please, I would like you to share this video. It is very important. We also like you to subscribe to this video, and we also want you to leave a comment on any of our videos that you find confusing. Once again, my name remains Harrison, and I am your WordPress tutor. In our next video, I will be showing you how you can create a post, and also how you can create a page that will appear on your website. So stay tuned by subscribing and turning on the notification bell. Thank you very much.